Hello, hello, hello. Hola, everyone. How are you? Today's Friday. It's Freestyle Fridays. Freestyle Fridays. If you come and see this after the fact, that means you are a dedicated Freestyle Fridays Word Life Astrology person. And I appreciate that. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Less people come on Fridays than they do on Mondays, but it's all good. Those that show up on Friday really want that good. So I appreciate you. I just want to say that. I just said all that to say thank you. Thank you for being here. And those that don't know who I am, my name is Sonjamarie, and I own Word Life Astrology. That's right. We do a whole bunch of stuff. We conduct wellness retreats. I do readings as well as couples reads, individuals as well as couples reads. I sell a few books. I have some music online. I perform as well. I am a regular brown, black Renaissance woman, artist, healer, lady in this modern, weird ass capitalistic world. Hello. That's me. I'm so glad that y'all are rolling in right now, and I'm going to give a few announcements and then we're going to jump right into today. The first announcement is today is going to be primarily about readings. So I'd like for y'all to get your sun, your moon, and your rising sign ready. If it's somebody else that you would love for me to read very quickly, please have them present in the room. I'm a big stickler about that. You know what I mean? I think I've expressed that before. I just like for people to be around when folks are talking about them. I think it's fair, don't you? So if you want your reading or somebody else's read and they're present, sun, moon, and rise, please. Do you know we still have two spaces available for the retreat to Belize, July 11th through the 15th of 2024? That's right. You know what? I love this moment. Like whenever there's like the last one or two people left and it's lingering, I kind of get it. Not is excited the word. I start to anticipate who's gonna get those last two spots. It's always like a divine kind of thing, right? Like who were those last two spots being held for? And then when the retreat happens, you see why. You know what I mean? Like those types of things I remember. What I ate last night, I couldn't tell you. In any case, I'm glad that you're here. And if you'd like to come to Belize with us, July 11th through the 15th, and you need some more particulars, go to my website, wordlifeastrology.com. Again, there's two spots out of 15 that are left, and they went pretty fast. They went pretty fast. So go ahead and jump on that as soon as you can. All right. And if you have any questions, any particular important questions, you can always email me at wordlifeastrology@gmail.com. I'd appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, and there's one more thing I wanted to say before I roll on in here. Did I forget? Probably rolled out of my brain. It'll come back. God does that for me. Let me say hello to everybody. What up? Go Bia, go Becca, go Bia, go Bia, Becca, Becca, Bia. Totally Twinning is here. What up? Zena, ZP. What's going on? My name is Maya. D Stokes is here. And what up, True Empress, right? And Ramon is here. D's Delectable. This is who? This is who? This is who? This is you? What up with you? Roxy is here. What's going down? I appreciate you, Roxy. Giving you a big old hug. Ty is here. Aw, your big sister in your head. Much love to you. And totally twinning. All right, everybody got their sun, their moon, and their rise up already. What up, Angela Hill? Nice to see you in the place to be. Hi, Irene Schaefer. What's going on? You are dedicated. I love seeing your beautiful face in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. And I love your comments, by the way. You know, I do read back people's comments just to get an idea of who's who and what you're saying, what you're talking about. Try to get a whiff of your personality. You know what I mean? Because I can't see you. You there? Listen, I hope you have a great weekend. Like really, really, really open up to that. And happy full moon in Aries. Let's run that thing down real quick before we go any further, and then I'll jump into the reads, okay? As y'all prepare. And if you don't have your chart, you don't know your sun, your moon, and your rise, you can always go to ALABE ALABE.com. Right in the center of the page, you can put free natal chart, put your information, sun, moon, and date, time, and place of birth, and then it'll give you what's your sun, your moon, and your rise is, as well as a short little synopsis on the bottom to let you know what your chart is all about. Big ups to the Village Hut. I don't know how many people are in here from the Village Hut. Angela's here, and who else is here? But I wanted to say hello to all 8 of you. We got a packed house and we are rolling. We are about to embark upon the 4th week. Tuesday will be the 4th week. We are, I mean, it's mind-boggling how quickly time goes by. That's why I just paused in that moment. I'm just like, whoa, almost halfway through. And I remember announcing it last week. Like, really? Okay, so big ups to the Village Hut. I pray that you're having a good time and learning lots and lots and lots and lots. Come on. T-shirt is bugging me out because I cut almost all of my necks, y'all, to be honest with you, because I can't stand the real tight necks. I just don't like it. So then I got thrown off. Just a little Sonja commercial. I got thrown off with the little frills up there. I'm like, oh, you're looking a little busted, baby. But it's all good in the hood. Y'all love me. And it's Freestyle Fridays. It's like, wear what you want to wear to work on Fridays today. Anyway, all right. You're learning a lot, ZP. That's right. Zena's here too. Zena and Angela, the partners. Lanice, how are you? I'm so glad you're learning a lot, Zena, and we have only just begun. Trust and believe. All right. This is what I wanted to say about the full moon in Aries. Happy full moon in Aries today. How you feeling? Y'all good? Cancers, Capricorns, let me check in with you. I want to say this before I run down any information about it. First of all, I got hair in my mouth for some reason. I wanted to say this real quick before I run down information. I had to stop myself today. Just like I did just now. Squirrel, you know what's dope about meditation, yoga, and all those things that help to quiet the mind? It allows the cells to record how you feel when you are peaceful and you're calm. And the more you do it, meditation, yoga, and all of that, the more you can have that reference point of, oh, let me get my calm, let me get my calm, let me get my calm. So you can react differently. I had to check myself today. I had to pull my calm today because I'm a Cancer. And this full moon in Aries is squaring all Cancer. Now, degrees is everything. And I will be teaching this in the hut as well. Degrees is everything. Using myself as an example and possibly you. If you were born, if you are a Cancer or a Capricorn that was born between the 2nd and the 9th of the month, July or January, you could be grossly affected in the craziest way by this full moon in Aries. And what I mean by that is going to square directly due to degrees. Okay? I want y'all to be really, 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 really careful about that. If you are early Cancers or early Capricorns, okay? Be really, really careful about that. And when I say that, I mean, because I feel it in a sense that there's an urgency, like there's something to do, there's something to do. And if people come around, people spark that something to do. Should I go back? The full moon is a full swell of emotional energy in the energy that's given, which is Aries. So that Aries is combative. Aries is a fighter. Aries is an initiator as well. So if you square that energy, you're probably going to pull out the contrary results of that. Does that make sense? Because squares are challenging. So Cancer to Aries and Capricorn to Aries, those early parts up until like the 9th of the month, you can be feeling it a little bit extra crunchy. So do yourself a favor and pull back from that full moon in Aries and do yourself a favor. And try to find that peace before you react, because the energy that's coming up over the air, the energy that's in the room, it's like sitting there waiting for you to just see it, waiting for you to react and go after it and be affected by it. You see what I'm saying? So you can be the culprit for killing somebody, no, I'm just joking, or at least starting an argument. The other part, if you're not necessarily affected in that way, because the full moon in Aries is not bad for everyone, and it doesn't have that type of characteristics for everyone, but it could say to you on some level, as this full moon swells, like, you know what? I'm tired of sitting back. I'm tired of waiting for others. I'm tired of waiting for people to validate who I am and what I should do. That full moon in Aries says, well, gosh, God damn it, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to push and I'm going to initiate it. I'm going to show myself and everybody else and prove to the world that I'm actually really, really bomb and courageous by initiating something, setting something off, being that confronter, confronting an issue that doesn't necessarily have to be angry. Squirrel confrontation is not always a negative thing, even though Aries inhibits that grossly, right? Like in a real big way. It doesn't have to always be negative and end up in an argument. Confrontation can be like, yo, this is who I am. I'm confronting a situation to show you my boundaries in who I am, to show you how I love, to show you how I rock. And if you can't do that, it's okay. But I'm confronting you to let you know this is the situation. How we play it out plays out in the maturity of who we are. Does that make sense? Okay. You had to check yourself yesterday, True Empress, right? Ooh, wee. I hope you're having a good day, though. Like, check yourself again. Walk like you in the minefield, Cancer and Capricorn, or anybody else can be affected by that with a Cancer or Capricorn moon, too. You guys are not far from that, because that emotions, the moon of the emotions of the moon can trigger you as well. You dig what I'm saying? But at the very least, get up off of that thing and dance. You do better. Like, start some shit, do some shit. Tell people, I ask people for help. I need your involvement. I need a partnership. I need assistance. I need to spark this. I need some ideas, some ingenuity. You understand what I'm saying? That's full moon in Aries. Like, I'm tired of sitting back. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Kimberly Sterling? How you doing, lady? Okay, so we're going to go back to this sun, moon, and rising thing. Now, let y'all have some questions. Y'all know the deal. If you have questions or want to make a little serious comment, put those pronunciations in the front and in the back of the sentence so a girl can read it, because I'm a little blind. I'm a little blind. The True Empress Right said I need a J. Yo, if you in California, there's a dispensary on every other corner. Trust and believe. So sorry you're not here if you are, but I'm sure somewhere next to you there's a nice dispensary. Oh my God, sweet tea, don't kick the judge in the throat. Don't do that. Don't let that full moon in Aries get up on you like that, girl. Reflect, deny. Okay, go Becca. You are standing out to me for some reason. Pisces, Sun, Scorpio, rising, Cancer, Moon. Say what? Did we read you already? That sounds very familiar. Pisces. Ooh, I just got instantly thirsty. Pisces, Sun, Scorpio, rising, Cancer, Moon. Yeah. Okay. Mm. 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 Okay. I just had like 17 thoughts that just rolled through my mind. That was really bizarre. And then I ended up on some clear space and then it left. Woohoo, my brain. Anyway, I was thinking about you, sweet Pisces, in the sense of, go Becca, in the sense, Bea. I'm sorry, I thought it was a K in there. Go Bea, go Bea, go Biba. Good God. Anyway, Sonja, get it right. The bottom line is this. I was thinking about you in the sense that Saturn is in Pisces, and I've been talking to a couple of Pisces about how, and I think I said this on Monday, right? On how Saturn has been in Pisces and been giving Pisces people a nice little one for their money. Well, I only pray that you are seeing the benefits from it. Like, I only pray that you are seeing how Saturn is trying to get you right and tight. Meaning, present rituals and boundaries and discipline, make you work harder than you've ever worked, so you can set some type of standard in your life, right? Here's the trick about that thing, though. Whew, as a flash is coming up over us, Here's the trick. Where's my fan, Ashley? Where's my fan? The trick is that Scorpio rising helping that thing. That's what I really want to know. Scorpio rising people are really interesting, right? Because you get to observe. Who's Sonia? You get to observe and what's the word I'm looking for? Intuit so incredibly all the things that are around you and about you. Y'all see all this wetness coming up on my face? Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. Okay, hold on, Bea. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get it right. Let me go get my freaking fan, because I'm not gonna sit here all day with a goddamn fucking waterfall coming down my face. All right. Let me see where we at. All right, so I'll come back and bring you on. You're so funny. Here's the deal. What I heard really, really instantly was, don't allow that Scorpio energy on your front, on your face, on your rise to shut down, please and very please, any lessons that you need to obtain. Okay? Scorpio, remember, Scorpio is a fixed sign, y'all. Stubborn as fuck. Trust and believe, just like Leo, just like Aquarius, just like Taurus, but in its own kind of way. And when those challenges come up from you, those hardships, those fears, and those lessons that you need to learn come up for you via Saturn and Pisces hitting your sun, you're going to have to learn it. You're going to have to let it in. You're going to have to get it on you. And the thing about it is, with all that water around you, are you taking it personal? Like, are you taking the lessons really, really personal? Go, babe. Beba. Good God. I got it. I feel like my mother isn't. Is my mother here with me? Your mother here with me? Lord of mercy. Go, baby. Baby. Oh! Baby. Sonia, you better. I swear to God, this is the most relaxed Freestyle Fridays I've ever felt. But let me tell you something. Why does that shit just hit me like this? That's what it is, ain't it? It's go, baby. It's all good, Sonia Perryman. Thank you, Kimberly. Is that what it is? Go, baby. Go, baby. Go, baby. You said it. And I was like, you talking to me? Calling me, baby? Good Lord, have mercy. Charge my brain and not my heart, please. Lord of mercy. All right, let's start all over. But that is the real, though. That Pisces in you, and I know y'all laughing, although it ain't coming up. Y'all didn't make it public. Don't laugh at me too much, okay? Go, baby. All right. What's your real name? Can you tell me your real name? God damn it. The bottom line is this, is that Pisces energy and all of that sweet ass water all around you, the emotional information, as these lessons are coming in for you, though, sweetie pie. Go, baby. As these lessons are coming in for you, you can shut it down. You can get you can take it too personal. You know, you can feel like a victim. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. I think you're kind of getting over it. I think you're kind of getting used to not getting beat up, but getting used to life being a little laborious in a way in which you're like taking it like a champ. Here's the thing. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable. Mia, thank you. I'll call you Mia, damn it. Mia, thank you. But don't get comfortable, though. Don't get comfortable with the, in quotes, abuse or push or hard work, because it doesn't have to be hard all the time. Pisces don't exist, or I should say thrive in hard work. Trust and believe. They do not. Some people do. Capricorns do. That's for damn sure. Capricorns do. But most people don't thrive in hard work, especially Pisces. So I need for you in this way, or I should say, nowadays, utilize this hard work, this Saturn Pisces energy as just a temporary thing to get right and nice, to get methodical, to make it tight, to make sure you have a schedule, to make sure all the things that are dead weight are gone. Like the things that have been holding you down that you've been working on that are literally not growing corn any longer because it's 80s, it's the 90s, it's just not happening anymore. Let it go. Saturn is teaching you how to streamline. Okay, honey. And if your moon in Cancer is trying to hold on to all the things you're streamlining, it's a weird ass bucket in the mud kind of feel. You keep getting clean and dropping back in the bucket. Keep getting clean and dropping back in the bucket. Don't do that. Okay. All right. All right. All right. It's teaching you a lot. My natal Saturn is in Taurus, so it's teaching me a damn thing. That's a manager. You managing it? I can't see what else you said. That's my manager. Oh, okay. Well, and so the other part of that too is with the Taurus energy. At least the Taurus energy with Jupiter being in Taurus right now, Uranus being in Taurus, and it's sitting on your Saturn. You're getting hit double time. So the Saturn in the sky is hitting your Sun, and then the two planets in Taurus is hitting your Saturn. So yes, you're being taught how to work, but look at the combination there. The combination is Pisces is being taught how to re-administer, adjust, and learn how to manage. Speaking of manage, your boundaries. And the other part of it with Jupiter and with Uranus sitting on your particular Saturn, it's telling you how to not only learn how to manage, but it's also telling you how to manage and get the money. It's also telling you to manage Sonia, the goddamn awards and the skills that are coming in, the changes that are coming in, and be ready for it. Don't be fearful of it. Welcome it. Learn the lessons that you have to get from this money or from this praise that wants to come to you in some kind of way, the new quality of living that wants to come to you. Squirrel, and I think we talked about this before. This has everything to do with you, Mia. So hold on for a second, and I'll go to the next person. We oftentimes, as a cultural experience, Black and brown people, and that's who I speak to because that's who I am. But a lot of poor people, because I think it is a class thing, to be honest with you, more than anything, stay in a poor mindset. We were raised to think that, we are only valued, but so much. We're only supposed to make $60,000 a year. We're only supposed to go on one vacation a lifetime. You see where I'm going? We've been conditioned on some level to minimize what it is that we are worth, thus how much money we can make and our quality of life. You understand? So maybe that's part of the challenge of Jupiter and Uranus. Jupiter being the quality of life and the blessings that want to come through. And Uranus saying, yo, we got to change the way you've been thinking about what hitting your Saturn, your lessons, your restrictions, how you value yourself in your own Saturn and Taurus. Look at that. Now, there's a reading. By the way, if anybody would love to donate to my channel, donate to me, the PayPal, Venmo, and my Cash App is right underneath in the description box. Mia, I hope that helps, sweetie pie face. And that's what I'm going to call you from now on. That was crazy. Go, baby. I was like, huh? Baby. Sonia, it's really that simple. Baby. Good God. Relax yourself. All right, who's next? Please put your sun, your moon, and your rising up if you like. Totally twinning. Sun, moon, and rising. If you like a quick read, totally twinning. You still in here? You got a sun in Cancer, a moon in Sag, and a rising in Leo. Look at that. That sounds like a friend of mine. Another friend of mine. Totally twinning. Sun in Cancer, moon in Sag, and a Leo rising. All right. How will the Aries challenge people with Scorpio moon? Aries and Scorpio, real quick, is a quincux. So it is very explosive. It can be incredibly explosive. And the word is explosive. Aries brings fight, confrontation, frustration, or brewing of anger, whereas Scorpio allows the Aries moon information to come to you, hit your moon, and then out of nowhere, you're shanking. Out of nowhere, you're blowing up. So be very, very, very careful. That's a short answer. Or on the positive tip, it can help you to get going. meaning that Scorpio moon is a well, put it this way: Scorpio energy is a 0 to 60 type of energy. It's either all the way on or it's all the way to fuck off. You understand? So with this full moon and Aries possibly in an affirmative position, right, it could prompt your moon to say, all right, get up off zero. Get up off zero, meaning drop those feelings, meaning stop controlling shit, meaning we got to initiate some things and stop being so goddamn stubborn in an emotional way of what it is that you need to do, because it's time to get up off of that thing and dance. You feel better. You know what I mean? Get you back up off the wall. All the songs, just get up is what it would say to you if you're feeling that brewing up, to answer that real quick. I hope that makes sense. Going back to twinning, to the twinning lady, you still here? Twinning, twinning lady, you still here? Twinning, totally twinning, you still here? That's a sun in Cancer, moon in Sag, and a Leo rising. Let us go. Is she still here? I don't want to talk about it if she ain't here. I want you to give me a yes or something. Sometimes people get on here and then they'll be like, you know what, she ain't gonna pick me. Or the phone starts ringing and I can go to the next person. Okay, I don't see a confirmation, so that means I'm gonna wait for the next situation of three positions, sun, moon, and rise from your intuition. Do you know who you are? Look up ALABE.com. Do you know who you are? Look up ALABE.com and put your time, your place, your date, figure it out, and let me wait. I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all keep freestyling. Roxy said, 100% boundaries. Teach more about the other people. Set a boundary with my family, and their response is everything angry. Now on social media, they're the victims, and I'm the bad person. Is that a question? I read that almost like a question. Or is that something you'd like to discuss, Roxy, since Totally Twinning hasn't come on and I don't see anybody else's sun, moon, and rise? You have a question, Roxy? Come on, y'all. What's going on? This ain't moving slow. I swear to God, I don't see nobody in here. Oh, totally twinning. What it is. I'm trying not to have any dead air. That's why I'm freestyling like I am some 80s rapper. Oh, D Stokes, you finally caught me live and ain't shit to talk about. What's going on with the people? I swear to God, I can't see nothing coming up in this thread, y'all. It's really slow. Like I read Roxy's comment and nothing else is coming up if you put something up. So please forgive me. It's taking a minute. Okay, Copper Fox. Totally twinning must be gone. So we're going to go with Copper Fox. Thank you, y'all. Copper Fox is sun, Cancer, Pisces moon, Pisces rising. Oof, that Pisces energy, girl. I'm not going to repeat myself, but you're going through it. But here's the deal. Pisces energy, please know this. The real reason why Pisces is so gangster is because your energy shapeshifts. Your energy can literally bend and go in places and spaces in which nobody else can go. That's the beauty of being a Pisces. You do know that, right? Right? Who am I talking to? Copper Fox and all the other Pisces out there, or people who have Pisces rise, right? You do know that Pisces energy and its ability to form and shapeshift and transform and adapt, it could be a blessing and a curse oftentimes. But the blessing in this situation in regards to Saturn hitting all your Pisces information is to take it as it comes and to do what you want with it as it will, as opposed to it knocking you down and taking you out. Pisces can't get all the way taken out because it can shape into another form. Oh, you get it? All you have to do is shape into the form that it's asking you to shape into without the emotional debris, without the emotional residue, without taking it personal and becoming a victim. Because on the flip side of that, Pisces is always victim-like. Why? Because it came on this weird-ass world, and really all Pisces wants to do is be a fairy and sit around and no, in the best way possible. Just share and spread love all day. That's what Pisces wants to do. So he gets to this weird ass world and it finds its way to shapeshift and do things and be passive aggressive in order to be valuable, in order to save its own life, in order to not self-sabotage. You dig? Find a way to dodge any kind of victimhood that you may be feeling, sweetie pie. Trust and believe it'll all work out in your favor. And that Cancer's, first of all, whether you know it or not, is one of the strongest signs in the zodiac. Strong in an emotional space, in the emotional sense. Not talking about muscles, although I have muscles. You want to see my muscles? The bottom line is that if the Pisces is feeling all of this and it's exhausted from shape shifting, resort to the Cancer that you are. Remember, everybody, we are not our rise and we are not our moon. We are our sun. So if you are ever absorbing information like your moon and your rise, you got to take a minute, cousin. You got to breathe. Take 10 and go back to your sun. Now, if that sun happens to be a very emotional situation, or I should say a Cancer sun, a Cancer Pisces or Scorp, then breathe through it. Go take a shower. Get into the water. Allow the emotions to serve you because that's your power. You see how I teach? Next, I'm doing my best to try to make this personal, but yet not. It's very tricky how to rock on here. All right. Who else? Roxy, you didn't want to ask that question? Ask a question? I was waiting for you, honey. Maybe not. Maybe we could talk about it privately. Copper Fox, did you already? Lanice. Mackenzie. A Sun in Virgo, Aries moon, Capricorn rise. Ow, ooh, how you feeling today? Oh my God. Anthony sells Atlanta. How you doing? Did you sell all of Atlanta? Oh my God. That Aries full moon, honey. My name is spelled with a J. I just want to let you know that. It's no problem. I just want to correct you. Ooh, this Aries full moon, though. You feeling it, boo-boo? I was responding to you about talking about the boundaries of the person. Okay, cool. No problem, Rox. All right, let's go back to who I said, Lanice. You see how I'm like everywhere. You would think I was a Gemini. Virgo sun, Aries moon, Capricorn rise. How's that Aries moon treating you, Lanice? That was a question. Maybe I was waiting for that because it is your moon. So you starting some shit? Oh, I hope so, baby. I hope it's not making you irate, and I hope it's making you start some shit because you are a Virgo, right? And you know Virgos get that analysis paralysis bullshit. And it is bullshit. I'm judging it. Yes, I am. But it is bullshit in a sense that because Virgo energy loves perfection. It's bullshit because you keep yourself trapped in that analysis paralysis, looking for that perfection. That's why it's bullshit. So here's the deal. Miss Aries full moon comes around, possibly maybe is prompting you to initiate and start some things and blow that Virgo analysis paralysis out the motherfucking water. How's that doing for you? But here's the thing. You got Capricorn on the rise, and Capricorn may not like that. Capricorn may not like the blow up. You're rising. Let me say it the way I see it and the way I feel it. Your rising could present more of a boundary. Your rising could present more of a block because it's on your front. So imagine this initiating energy trying to come into your space. Right? And the Virgo was like, oh shit, here it comes. I'm about to start some things based off of something, an idea that somebody is saying, based off of confrontation in the parking lot, based off of anything that feels like Aries, like hot and heavy, right? Stick with me. So as this energy is coming towards you, the Virgo was like, here it comes. It's going to shake me out of this analysis paralysis. It's going to make me make a decision. It's going to make me be unkind. It's going to make me be imperfect. And then Capricorn says, I got you. Don't worry about it. Your rising always shows up as a cop for everybody, right? Shows up as a cop to defend you. I got you. So how Capricorn shows up on the rise is pretty interesting and very, very 90 degrees contrary square to that Aries moon. You dig? So that Capricorn will say, look, we have things going on here. We have to be responsible. We don't have time to take on another project. We have 17 babies that we have to take care of. Anything that we initiate, any fights that are coming through this Aries new full moon situation is not going to be beneficial. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, your Capricorn rise is putting shit on lock because the Virgo in you is scared. The Virgo in you has to unlock it and tell the Capricorn rise not to defend the changes that need to happen for you due to that Aries moon coming in, blasting you to get up off of your thing and dance. You'll feel better. You get that? You need this propulsion, this push. Don't let Capricorn be like the ultra dad and hold you back from some shit that actually may be good for you to start. I hope that makes sense because that felt good coming through. You got that, Lanice? You got that? Ooh, you've been angry and weepy all week. It's that thing. It's trying to come to you, meaning it's trying to break you up out of some really weird ass Virgoian habits that no longer serve you, boo boo. That's all. Just entertain that thought for a quick second and see if there's at least one thing that you can say, you know what? I probably can do something different in this regard. Yeah. Let me just try it. Just one thing. And watch the domino effect happen because you'll realize that doing that one thing affected so many other things where you're like, okay, I could actually start something else. And I don't have to be perfect about it. No, you don't, baby. There's no such thing. Who else? D Stokes in the place to be. How does that full moon relate to North Node and Aries? We're gonna get to you, D Stokes. I'm just looking at these little quick commercial answers. Questions. So Anthony sells Atlanta and sells New York and sells Houston, Texas. Says, how does the full moon relate to the North Node in Aries? Well, that full moon, again, it's a culmination, it's a swelling of all things that you need to start, you need to be ingenuous about. How does that set off your North Node? Quite honestly and simply, it sets your purpose off. It puts you in alignment with your purpose. Whatever you get jarred and initiated by or angry by, frustrated, or whatever you need to confront in some kind of way, you need to stand up and put a boundary up about self, because Aries is about self. I got to protect self. Whatever you step up to do will put you in alignment with where you need to go, is the point. And sometimes, baby Bubba, sweet Anthony that sells Atlanta, sometimes it doesn't feel good to do that. I want to prepare you for that. Like, it doesn't feel good to have to allow whatever needs to be initiated straight away today or this week, right? It doesn't feel good to tell people no, or I can't do it like that any longer, or our friendship doesn't last, or our friendship is not necessary any longer, or I have to break up with you because of blah, 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 blah. It won't feel good. But North Node says it's purposeful. I just wanted to say that out loud because oftentimes that's a challenge. And remember, did I say this out loud? Remember that full moon? Did I say this out loud? Let me just say it again. That full moon in the Aries is hitting Chiron in the sky. So in conjunction, literal conjunction with the full moon and Chiron, that for all of us, these initiating things or the anger or the confrontation that's coming towards us are bringing a bag of wounds. It's funky. It's like your friend that fucking borrows your jacket and gives it back to you 2 weeks 2 weeks later, all fucking smelly and funky. How you borrow my jacket and give me back a funky, smelly ass? What? You didn't want to wash it? Good God. Anyway, the bottom line is, it's bringing with the new stuff that needs to happen on top of this Aries full moon kind of thing. It's bringing these wounds and saying, "Ooh, pay attention to how this is making you feel. Pay attention to shit that's bringing up from the past. Pay attention to the fact that you may want to respond to this differently because you're not 12 anymore. You're not 16 anymore. You're not that pain anymore. It may bring up that pain as if you were 15, 14, 16 again from that Chiron stain and information and those wounds that we harbor, but you're not them any longer. You're 50. So you're going to respond like you're 50 or you're going to respond like you're 15? That's a real motherfucking question. Can I get a thumb up for anybody that resonates with this thing? A thumb up? Does that make sense? That's a squirrel conversation if I ever heard one. Are we going to respond like we 15 or are we going to respond like we 50 or however age you are? Check yourself on that, y'all, because Aries is the baby. So even in this conversation, as I talk to people individually as well as collectively, like check yourself on how old you are in your response. Is it coming from that wound, that Chiron wound, and that pain, coupled with that anger that full moon is coming through, going, I need to be heard, and I'm gonna be heard like a 15-year-old because I wasn't heard back then, because those wounds back then shut me down, because I was violated. So you're literally screaming and confronting from that space. Does this make sense to anybody, or y'all just sitting there listening because it's just something to do? Like for real, because that's a big deal. Thank you for the hearts and thank you for the 100s. Like I need to know y'all getting that, because that's a big one. It's not just the full moon in Aries. It's coming with a stinky ass shirt to say, yeah, we got to do some things, but it's kind of funky. It's kind of weird. It kind of stinks. I remember this, and I don't know how to walk with that. Well, just walk, because I mean, you got to wear the shirt. You got to carry the wounds for a second in order to start something. Does that make sense? Anthony said I wasn't ready. Nobody's ready for me, Anthony. I only have 2 friends in my whole life. To be truthful with you, nobody's ready. Like, Sonia, how you doing? Oh, I'm all right. That's a loaded question, though. You want me to really tell you? My big toe hurt. I got a fart. I got gas all up in my ass. My mother told me to go fuck myself. My daddy told me to. My mother never told me that. I'm just talking mess. This one told me to do that. Like, you better be ready for a mouthful. My name is Sonia. Anyway, I hope that answers somebody's question. We only have a couple more minutes on this thing because I've been here for 41. And I don't want to take up too much of your time. I do want to read a card before I go. Let me get to D Stokes real quick. Did I read the person I said I was going to read? Ooh, Sonia's brain is all over the place. Where'd you go? There's D. 20. Good God. Sun in Taurus, Leo rising, Leo moon, Aquarius rising. Whoa. All that fixed energy, D Stokes. Wow. You are one solid individual. One solid individual. Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Well, your sun and your rising is square. Your sun and your moon is opposition. And your 3 big obvious, as I like to call them, there's a little push and pull. Not only are you fixed and are you rooted in who you are and what you do, but very devoted and very dedicated, incredibly reliable. If I ever asked you for $10, I know that you're going to give me $10 if you say yes. That's just the type of person you are. If I have it and I say yes, I'm going to make sure you get it. I could probably forget about it for 2 years and you'll make sure I get that $10. That's the type of personality and character that you are. However, on the flip side of that too, is that all of that fixed energy doesn't allow you to move, doesn't allow you to bend, to adjust. Maybe the Aquarius helps you a little bit, to be honest with you. She's more stubborn than anybody, but she at least pretends like she's playing nicely. Sometimes I say shit that make me fall out and don't nobody else know what the hell I'm laughing at. But do you get that within your own personality, D Stokes? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? The bottom line is, do yourself a favor to breathe in these moments in time. D, are you still here, honey? Do yourself a favor and breathe in these moments and times, all of this fixed energy, especially with Jupiter in the sky, in Taurus, offering you some opportunities and offering up some new blessings, some new ways of receiving quality through Uranus as well, some new ways. So that means the Aquarius in you and the Leo in you needs to be a little bit more pliable. You got to allow it to come on in, especially with that Leo, man. Leo don't want to ask for help for nothing. for no near nothing. Trust me, I got a lot of Leo and I know. Got to start reaching out to people, baby. They want to help you. They want to help you. On one hand, you say, oh, I need more money. I want to go on these vacations. I need to do X, Y, and Z. And you know a few people that got money. You actually know, and not to just hand you money and you could be a charity case, but you know they need help. So you could say to them, this is just an example, no solicitation at all. But you could say to them, I want to go to this retreat, Wordlife Astrology retreat in Belize. If I help take care of your kids for the next 6 months, can you pay for that trip? The bottom line is that there are ways in which you can get what you need and what you want, but you don't necessarily, oftentimes, not all the time, but sometimes find creative ways to get it because maybe your ego and your pride makes you sit down and go without for a little while. I'm just saying. I hope that makes sense because I don't know if it does or not. I can't see nobody. So that's why I say what I say and then I just drop it because I can't add nothing else if I don't feel your energy. Anthony, you said what? Should we respond like an Aries? You know I'm like 5 minutes off of the thought, so I have no idea what you're talking about now. You said, so don't let your brother move in? Oh, baby, you can't do that to me. These goddamn, whatchamacallits, I have no idea what you're discussing. If you can ask me a question, if it's really that important, put it all in one little situation as clear cut as possible, okay? So, because I already lost the train of thought. I'm not sure what it is I said. I told you, I don't even remember what I ate last night. You know what I mean? Okay, y'all. There was one person I wanted to read that I haven't seen in here before. I hope this information helps y'all in some way. Even if I'm not reading you, like help you to understand somebody that you may know, help you to understand yourself. You know, the best student is the student that sees themselves in everything in all ways, especially without talking about it and or making it known each and every time. Do you understand what I mean by that? That's why we sit at elders' feet. You know, that's why we take our time to take our children down south and to walk the land. That's why we had those very lightly implanted rituals in our culture for sure. You know, connecting with the elders and snapping peas at the table all day. Because sometimes you just need to be in the place. Sometimes you just need to be in the and see yourself in the space. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes you just need to hear the words. Sometimes the words are not even enough. Sometimes it's the vibration and it's the smell of grandma's house and it's the aroma of and I wanted to be so poetic, but the words wouldn't come to my brain quick enough. But I wanted to talk about the aroma of food and how sometimes it snatches you when you're outside and brings you back in the house. Like those types of moments are necessary to absorb, to listen, to be the student in everything that you are doing. See yourself in everything. So you don't have to be so inquisitive and you don't have to overthink. You could just see the questions being answered right before you. I hope that made sense, y'all. If it didn't, I'll repeat it for those who had that information fly right over their head, because that was important. If the moon and the north node are in Aries, do we respond like an Aries for our own highest good? Oh, that's what you're referring to, Anthony? Well, first of all, no, you would respond like whatever your moon is in, to be truthful with you. That's the real answer. Because the moon, the full moon in Aries can prompt a response from all of us. How we respond is how we how's the word? How I'm gonna say the spirit? It's how we inject this full moon in Aries energy. We take it on like, oh my God, I'm mad, I'm mad, I'm mad. But then my own moon in Leo says, we're not gonna be mad. We're gonna make a joke out of this. We're gonna calm down, count to 10, and respond in the way in who we are. You don't have to respond like that full moon. This is a transiting situation. Okay, but that's a very, very, very fucking good answer. And I'm glad you asked, I mean, question, and I'm glad you asked that, because we are responsible for how we are. That's why it's great to know our natal chart. That's why it's great to get a reading, because even though we have all this transit and energy in the sky that we talk about every day for the last couple of years, or every week for the last couple of years or whatever, we are in control on some level of our own response, of our own emotional maturity. That's why we meditate. That's why we pray. That's why we connect with these ancestors and these guides, so we can get our shit together, so whatever is flying around us will not affect us. Boom. And that's the end of the story. Y'all get that? It ain't a fucking magic trick. It's all about discipline and practice. Practice. You let the energy and people get you off your square, you're the one to blame, because you're the one that has to respond to that. You can laugh, you can fight them, you can shank them, you can kill them. It's on you, boo-boo. How you gonna answer that? I'm not answering that for you, Anthony Sells, fucking Texas. Not me. I'm not doing that. All right, I'm getting out of here. There was one person though. I wanted, because I saw her name and I was like, wow, I've never seen that before. If y'all have a question, honestly, right now is the time. I do have a lot of things to do today, and I wanted to come up on here to see if there was a word for somebody in here. So I did my duty. If you'd like, you can donate to my channel and Cash App and Venmo and PayPal right below. You know, I still have a book that's on sale on Book Baby. There's a whatchamacallit, a link below as well. And I'm revving up some plans to bring out a second edition of that particular book really soon, within some months. So just wanted to let y'all know. Grab this first edition, because they will be out of print really, really soon. And you can say, I remember 20 years ago, I got that from this dope ass astrologer who's now a multi-billionaire. Her name was SonjaMarie. I got a signed copy from her. I can't find this person. I'm gonna be mad, because I'm gonna get off of here and be like, no, there it is. Jacqueline Welsh, you still here? Libra Sun, Aquarius Moon, Sagittarius Rise. I wanted to get into a whole nother vibration. Ramon said, do me. My progressed moon trines my neck. That's good for you, Angie. Moon and Cap, we doing the work. Go on, Anthony. You better do that work, baby. You better sell up Atlanta, that Capricorn moon. You better do that, honey bun. Is my what the name is? Jacqueline, you still here? Okay, honey. You're gonna be the last one. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Babe. Let's get it on. That's Sun and Moon. Okay, that's Sun in Libra, Aquarius Moon, Sagittarius Rise. First of freaking all, you are a lot of fun. And I want to go to the bar with you so you can let everybody buy us a drink. Yep. That's like my that's a running joke of mine, is that Libra Sun people for sure, especially if they're females, they can get anybody to buy a drink and dinner. They're so damn charming. That's my mother all day. I wish I had my mom's charm. She's very, very charming. I love that Libra charm. It's very much respectable, and it feels like water oftentimes, but it's not, because it's incredibly calculated from the brain, but it flows like water because it's beautiful and it's dainty and it's harmonious and it feels peaceful. That's that Libra energy until you tip that motherfucker scale. Whoo, and they coming at you like a gosh darn freight train. That's for true. But that Sag and that Aquarius energy around you helps for you to keep things levitated, right? The Sag always likes to have fun. The Aquarius energy loves Sag energy. That's a sextile. So they always like to have fun, always like to talk shit up. You probably talk up a lot of people wherever you go, with your charm and with your ability to talk, your need to talk. Moon in Aquarius, that's what that is, right? Let me go back. Yep, Moon in Aquarius loves to talk. My son has a Moon in Aquarius, by the way. Oh, let me give you a nice little fun fact. The Moon in Aquarius, by the way, your moon represents your mom. So the way you saw your mom, excuse me for burping, the way you saw your mom when you slipped through your mother's womb, she was either really, really eccentric, out there, an astrologer, or weird, in quotes, like against the norm and against the grain. Or Jacqueline, she was really, really detached and unemotional and was pretty much regiment. Oh, my plant's dying. She needs some water. Regimented and doing things the way you need it to be done, but from a cerebral standpoint and without emotions. I just wanted to say that. Maybe that can help you to not necessarily forgive her. I was going to say that word, but it's not about forgiving, more about understanding her. Jacqueline, is your mother still on the planet? I actually didn't see any of these comments that you put up because I just swung all the comments up to see if you were still in here because I was keeping my eye on your sun and moon and rise. I don't know what that last comment says. R.I.P. Yay ye ma. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Is your mother still on the planet? She's not. Yeah, I totally just felt a woman come through, and I honestly didn't know if it was her or her sister. I don't know. Is her sister there too? She's an ancestor. Is your aunt your mom's sister or her best friend? Because it's two women and they cackling. They're like, not like witches cackling, but like laughing and kee and cutting up. They cutting up. She's real proud of you, by the way, and she wants you to slow down and to listen more. Ooh, I'm not going there, lady. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm not going there. That's why they wanted me to read y'all. It was like, go back to that girl. That took about 3 minutes. I was like, wait, what? Okay, I'll go back. But who's talking to me? Oh, she's your namesake. God bless her. And your Aunt Jackie. Your Aunt Jackie is your namesake. Okay. Y'all watching the recording. She's commenting, saying that her mother has passed on and her aunt's name is Jackie, her namesake, Jacqueline. God bless. God bless them both. They are around you dancing. They said you better put some music on this weekend. I don't know if it's raining where you are, but if it starts to rain, they said cook something and they'll sit in the house and cook with you and cackle with you. I see wine. Somebody likes red, but somebody also is like white. So you have to have red and white. If you have both of the bottles in your house, I know this is really, really strange for those who may not understand this, but rock with me because I do my best not to go too deep in, but they are telling me cook with them. Put a little shot glass of red wine and a little shot glass of white wine. Sonja, get it together. In the kitchen while you're cooking this weekend, they want to assist, give you information about the man. That's all I'm gonna say publicly. They want to give you information about the man. Lord have mercy. My job is very special. All right, y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm not letting them bully me no more. You have any other questions real quick before I switch to these cards and read the card real quick? For the weekend for us all, please get me while you can. I'm beautiful today. God bless you in every way. Thank you, Angie. I'll take that. I mean, every day, sometimes I'm not beautiful every day. I will say that. But I'll take it that I'm beautiful today. Every day I feel beautiful, but sometimes I'm a little crunchy. I'm pausing. I'm waiting for somebody to ask a question or some clarification. And then we can move on if I don't see anything in about 10 seconds. Thank you, Angie, though. That made me chuckle. Chuckle. I see no questions. I'm not going to freestyle, so I don't think y'all are entertained by my freestyling. So, although I am very much entertained. No questions. I see no questions. All right, here we go to the card. Oh, Angie got a question. Okay, what is this Jupiter heaven store for me with the moon? I'm a Pisces rising. Okay, first of all, okay, Freestyle Fridays, go for it. I do my best to try to make it general as possible, but I'm gonna rock with this, okay? Jupiter, I do not know what your particular natal chart looks like, so I cannot be accurate. That's a whole nother situation and consideration when you ask me personal, blatant questions like this. So consider some of this information may not resonate because I cannot see your chart, but I'm gonna do my best to go off of the intuitive part. If your rising is Pisces and Jupiter is in Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, drop down, Leo, Cancer, Gemini. So that means you got Jupiter either in the third or Jupiter in the fourth. So that means Jupiter is retrograding in your third or your fourth. So that means either blessings or relationships. Say that again. Blessings or skittles or rewards or opportunities are slowing down when it comes to something in publishing, when it comes to your neighborhood shit like local environment, when it comes to your siblings, that's third house information, or how you communicate. Maybe you were in a space in which you were communicating. Maybe you had speeches. Maybe you were telling people what to do, and then all of a sudden it shut down. Third house. If it's in your fourth house, it's a possibility that things in regards to your family and foundation and real estate, all types of though, if you need to buy a car, buy a house or you're moving, things slow down a little bit, but they'll pick up again. Once things start to go, or once Jupiter goes direct again, which is in a couple of weeks, I believe. No, I'm lying. It's actually at the end of the year. So that means that you need to review all the things that are happening in that third, in that fourth house, communication and home life, respectively. Where the house it falls, again, because I can't see your chart, right? And review those things. And whatever it is that I said that hits, try not to be so bent out of shape about it, meaning like, oh my God, I don't have the blessings any longer. What happened? It's not about that. They will come back in a way in which is better if you sit and review why you maybe finagled those blessings in the past, or why these new blessings that are coming in, you need to have a little bit more devotion in them, parlay them differently, share the blessings, something you need to do differently with these blessings that are coming in through your communication and or through your family life. Boop. There you go. I hope that helps in some kind of way. Let's go, y'all. Let's go. What's the card for this weekend? About that conditioning. It's about that conditioning. Angie, I just saw it says new life. Okay. Yes, new life in that fourth house, possibly, maybe new life, new home life. Okay. Anyway, off of you, onto the people's, onto everybody's conditioning. What you got to drop this week? End. Fin de semana. What do you have to drop? Hey, Melissa Jack, how you doing, girl? Here to hit a card. Boop, 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 boop. Did I freestyle Friday that? There's freestyles all day. Conditioning. This is one of my favorite cards. Y'all ready for it? Let me tell you, let me ask y'all how this hits for you. Truly, truly. Give me some conversation. Talk to me. Tell me what this feels like. Yo, this card, and please forgive me because I do this all. No, never mind. This card recalls an old Zen story about a lion who was brought up by a sheep and thought that he was a sheep until an old lion captured him and took him to a pond where he showed him his own reflection. Many of us are like this lion. The image we have of ourselves comes not from our own direct experience, but from the opinions of others. A personality imposed from the outside replaces the individuality that could have grown from within. We become just another sheep in the herd, unable to move freely and unconscious of our own true identity. It's time to take a look at your own reflection in the pond, yo, and make a move to break out of whatever you've been conditioned by others to believe about yourself. Dance, run, jog, do gibberish, whatever is needed to wake up the sleeping lion within. Ashe, amen, ashe. You know what that reminds me of? That Uranus energy this week. And I'm wondering if any of you have been hit by that. Uranus is also quick changes, but it's also about individuality. And it's also about checking these conditions that have been put on us as well and allowing us to shift out of that real quick. Like, yo, that ain't mine. I don't even want to do things like that any longer. Actually, I've never done things like that. Why am I doing this? Because I feel conditioned to do it, because I feel bullied to do it, because my mother used to do it. And it may have worked for her, but she just told me to do it. Get what I'm saying? Bottom line is check your conditionings. Make sure your movements are individual as opposed to conditional movements that make you feel like it's you, but it ain't really you. It's just something somebody told you to do. Sounds like that homework from last week, right? True Empress, right? Spirit is crazy like that. All right, y'all. I'm going to see y'all on Monday. Can't wait. Talk to you then, okay? Be good to yourself. Be really, really good to yourself. All right, peace.